Chinese funds in PM Cares, Congress hits back after BJP onslaught. BJP sources told donation to the PM Cares Fund for COVID-19 is not the same as donations for a private organization like the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation controlled by Sonia Gandhi and her family. The Congress, accused of accepting Chinese funds for the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, today hit back in kind, saying donations from Chinese firms have poured into PM Cares Fund also. Accusing Prime Minister Narendra Modi of having a soft spot for China, the party said hundreds of crores have been funneled into PM Cares by a group of well-known Chinese firms including Xiaomi, Oppo, and Huawei, adding that it is most worrying and alarming for national security. The BJP has not said anything on record yet. Party sources, however, told NDTV, donation to the PM Cares Fund for COVID-19 is not the same as donations for a private organization like the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation controlled by Sonia Gandhi and her family. In a statement today, Congress spokesperson Abhishek Singhvi said, reports suggest that as on May 20, 2020 PM Modi has received 9,678 crore in the controversial fund. The shocking part is that though Chinese forces have transgressed into our territory, Prime Minister has received money in the fund from Chinese companies. Mr. Singhvi also listed 8 questions he said the Prime Minister should answer. Has PM received 7 rupees crore from the controversial company Huawei? Does Huawei have a direct connection with People's Liberation Army, China? Has the Chinese company owning TikTok facilitated a donation of 30 crore to the controversial PM Cares Fund? Has Paytm, which has a 38% Chinese ownership, given 100 crores in the controversial fund? Has Xiaomi, the Chinese company, committed 15 rupees crore to the controversial fund? Has the Chinese company Oppo donated 1 crore to this controversial fund? The statement. In a recent statement, Xiaomi has said it would donate 10 rupees crore to the Prime Minister's Relief Fund and the Chief Minister's Relief Funds across states to battle coronavirus. Oppo said it is contributing 1 crore in aggregate towards Prime Minister's National Relief Fund and Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister's Distress Relief Fund. OnePlus has also made a public commitment to contribute 1 crore. The Congress also alleged that the PM Cares Fund is run like a seemingly personal fund of the Prime Minister, which is not even subjected to audit by any public authority, or the Right to Information Act. All in all, the fund appears to be solely run by the Prime Minister in an opaque and secret fashion with zero transparency and zero accountability, alleged the party, which was accused of receiving funds from the Embassy of the People's Republic of China in 2005 to 2006. Did the then UPA government take a bribe from the Chinese? Is it not true that after taking this donation, the foundation recommended a free trade agreement with China, which was heavily tilted in favor of the Chinese? Law Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad said earlier this week amid Congress accusations of the government surrendering Indian territory in Ladakh to the Chinese. The political battle between the Congress and the BJP has been bitter since the clashes of June 15, in which 20 Indian soldiers have died in action at Ladakh's Galwan Valley. Each party has accused the other of being soft on the Chinese. While the BJP has accused the Congress of playing into the hands of China and Pakistan with their surrender statements, the Congress has pointed to the Prime Minister's statement at an all-party meet earlier this month, where he said China has not captured any Indian territory or crossed the border, and said it amounted to a clean chit to the Chinese. The Prime Minister's office has dismissed the Congress claims as mischievous interpretation of Prime Minister Modi's comments. The Congress's earlier accusations against Prime Minister Modi's personal integrity were seen to have fallen flat. Leaders within the party had admitted that Rahul Gandhi's Chaukidar Chor Hai Watchman is a thief campaign, alleging irregularities in the Rafale fighter aircraft deal, had contributed to the Congress's decimation in last year's general elections. After the election, Rahul Gandhi had stepped down from the post of the party chief. While his mother Sonia Gandhi has been placed as the party's interim president, there has been speculation about a return of Mr. Gandhi to take up the reins of the party again.